The Deeper Meaning of Mindfulness by Espie Claudio. When we read self-help books or works by philosophers, mindfulness is usually described as paying attention to the present moment. That definition is true, but I believe mindfulness goes beyond simply being aware. Many avoid mentioning God when they write about mindfulness because they fear it sounds like religion. But life is not complete without Him, and our awareness is deepest when it connects us to His presence. Mindfulness is not only about noticing what is happening outside of us, but also about shaping our inner response. It is living from the inside out. In every moment, there is more than what our eyes see. Along with awareness, we must add gratitude, appreciation, and thankfulness to God, letting peace flow from within us outward. Inside out living. Suppose someone treats you unkindly. At first, your instinct may be to feel hurt, angry, or defensive. But mindfulness reminds you that their behavior doesn't define your worth. Instead, you see that this person is troubled, angry, or not at peace. From the inside out, you can remain steady, peaceful, and compassionate. You don't have to absorb their negativity. You can recognize it for what it is and let it pass. Of course, if you cannot do this, it's also a signal that something inside you needs healing. Mindfulness reveals not only what others carry, but also what is unresolved in yourself. It is a practice of self-awareness. When you are at peace with yourself, when you know you have done your best, acted with reason, and can stand by your choices, you are free to meet the world from a place of strength. Seeing beyond words. Mindfulness also means seeing deeper than the surface. When you are talking to someone, don't just listen to their words. Look at their feelings, intentions, and the direction their thoughts are going. Be aware of causes and effects, not just appearances. This deeper awareness requires practice, but it allows you to understand others better and respond wisely instead of reacting blindly. Most people reveal themselves in unguarded moments. Their body language, facial expressions, and energy tell more than their words. As the saying goes, the eyes are the windows to the soul. When we are mindful, we see through those windows with compassion. Instead of judging quickly, we try to understand what someone is going through. This brings patience, empathy, and wisdom. Mindfulness as alignment. Another way to see mindfulness is alignment. Just as a musician tunes an instrument before playing, we must tune our hearts and minds before responding to life. If you feel upset or unsettled, but the moment calls for kindness, you pause, breathe, and bring yourself back into harmony so your inner state matches your outward response. True mindfulness means your thoughts, intentions, and actions flow together in harmony. This alignment makes you authentic. It prevents you from speaking kindly while showing anger on your face or acting calm while chaos stirs inside. Mindfulness helps you reset, choose harmony, and ensure that who you are within reflects what you express outwardly. Practicing mindfulness daily. Mindfulness is not pretense. It is conscious living. It is training the mind to respond with wisdom rather than impulse. When you practice every day, you learn to catch yourself before reacting unwisely. You learn to pause, reflect, and then act in a way that creates peace instead of conflict. Even actors and actresses, when preparing for a role, must align their emotions with their lines so the performance feels real. In life, mindfulness is our rehearsal and performance combined. We decide what role we want to play, not in pretense, but in conscious choice. And when we remember that God is both our audience and our director, it becomes easier to choose love, compassion, and kindness in every scene of life. Final thoughts. Mindfulness is not just paying attention to the present, it is creating alignment between your heart, mind, and actions. It is living inside out, with peace flowing outward, with compassion guiding your responses, and with God as your ultimate audience. Practice daily, mindfulness helps us choose wisely, live authentically, and reflect the love and goodness that makes life truly meaningful.